Well, it's one of those staples that always seems to end up in the grocery cart. Milk, 2% skim or whole. Americans drink more than anyone else on the planet, and most folks do still get it at the grocery store. But some lucky folks in parts of the Heartland still get milk and more delivered right to their door. The sun is barely up here in Minneapolis, and Mike White is hard at work.
Place for everything and everything in its place.
Loading up his milk, cheese, and butter, he and the other independent milkmen from around the area are preparing for another day. The sun will be setting by the time Mike is done with his route.
We do about 50 to 70 stops depending upon the day and how big the stops are.
Mike owns his own truck and has a contract with Kemp's Dairy to deliver milk and other food items.
So when you drive down the street like this, are you thinking potential customer, potential customer?
Oh yeah, you always keep your eyes open. Swing sets, kids' toys.
Mike's been driving these streets for 34 years, and after that many years,
She's barking. Make her happy.
he's learned the tricks of the trade. Barking dogs get treats,
So much. What a good girl.
and customers get the extra effort. When Raleigh Troop at the Bean Good Cafe is running out of milk for her coffee drinks,
We were a little busier Friday and Saturday than I thought, and oh my gosh, here we are low, and Mike to the rescue.
even though she's not on this morning's route, Mike makes a special stop for this business customer. People often talk about the good old days, although it's not always an accurate way to describe the past. But if the classic milkman was ever a symbol for anything, it's a symbol of a simpler time. And for Mike's customers, that simpler, more trusting time still exists today.
Close the door when you're done.
Oh, I will.
Like at this stop, when the homeowner is on her way out, she leaves the door unlocked for Mike.
So I know what to do. I just take care of it.
All right.
Oh, we've got doggies.
So these are things that you think they may need because you know them.
Right,
So you bring them in just in case, and some
Yep.
stuff you refill and others you don't.
Yep, just give them what they need. The double fudge moose tracks.
They're about gone.
Their son Teddy loves that. That's his favorite.
Not only do you know your customers by their first names, you know their customers' children by their first name.
Yeah, yes, usually and hopefully. Not all of them, sometimes.
And you know their eating habits too.
That I know the most, yeah.
All right, let's get
And after he's done stocking up, it's off to the next stop.
So many families, you know them for, I mean, after 34 years, you've seen their kids grow up, and then you see them show up there and bring the grandkids and their kids. Good morning.
Mike's been bringing the staples and then some to the Northrup family for 11 years.
People think of the old milkman who, drives his truck, delivers the milk, but he's bringing a lot of stuff for you, right?
Oh yeah, more than just milk. And I mean, there's meats and deli meats and cheeses, and I mean, it's a wide range.
The profit margin for dairy products is very thin, so to stay competitive, home delivery drivers like Mike have moved beyond milk. Mike's truck today has as many as 400 items for sale.
What about the cost? Do you think, is
Very
it more
comparable.
expensive than the grocery store a little
If
bit?
it is, it's it evens out in terms of driving and carrying stuff too. That's the other element, just to not have to carry in heavy stuff.
Hello, hi, how are you? Here's some bread.
Convenience and the personal touch are how home delivery drivers compete against the corner stores and big box retail. To find what dealt the fatal blow to most home delivery in the 1970s, look no further than the explosion in popularity of convenience stores across the country. Until the recent economic downturn, there was a resurgence of home milk delivery in other U.S. cities. And while the home milk delivery market is no more than 2% of sales for Kemp's here in Minnesota, manager Pat Elwell says he believes there will always be a place for guys like Mike.
Always going to be people that want freshness, quality, and they want that personal service. They want to talk to the owner of a business. And I don't ever see it going away.
So my next stop, Bridget, the gal that lives here, her brother-in-law is the mayor of Minneapolis, R.T. Ryback.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You got to convince her brother-in-law.
No, I deliver there tomorrow.
Oh, do you? So the mayor, you deliver to the mayor?
Yes.
Oh,
We're good friends. He's a great guy.
You don't have the mayor of a city of nearly 400,000 as a customer without knowing your stuff.
I'm the third generation milkman, and my grandpa and my dad, they started it out.
Ironically, following in their footsteps was not part of his original plan, but after a stint in a rock band and working at gas stations and a restaurant.
And then I decided, you know, I gotta really make a living.
And 34 years later, he's making a living in a tough business with a smile and a wave.